A Night to Remember by Laufey and Beabadoobee, the dynamic duo back together again. Heroes for hire. Guys, as Bilbo Baggins once said to Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf, my friend, tonight will be a night to remember. It's actually morning as I'm recording this right now. It's Halloween morning, you guys. It's coming out after Halloween, I know. But the morning I record this is Halloween. I made my notes into a treasure map with coffee. Let's start with the introduction. We'll do that little piano thing, but we're gonna save that for later because that's a little bit tricky. Guys, the introduction goes like this. We're in standard tuning, by the way, with no capo, no nothing. We're just ready to play. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the top string. You're gonna skip the 2nd string from the top entirely. Put your pointer finger on 3 of the 3rd string from the top. Put your ring finger on 3 of the 3rd string from the bottom. Put your pinky on 3 of the 2nd string from the bottom. So that's middle finger on 3, nothing, then 3, 3, 3. Great, we did it. Nothing on the bottom string. Did I mention that? What? Now we have to learn the picking pattern. Rough morning. A Halloween morning to remember. Picking pattern goes like this. This is a G minor 7 chord, by the way, guys. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have your thumb resting on the top string, have your pointer finger kind of grabbing the bottom of the 3rd from the top, middle finger grabbing the 4th from the top, and then your ring finger grabbing the bottom of the 2nd string from the bottom, guys. Just like this. See this? You're gonna start off by pinching all 4 of those notes together. Then you're gonna do just your fingers, and then just your thumb. So that's pinch, fingers, thumb. Hey, pinch, fingers, thumb. Great job. Immediately after that thumb, you're gonna jump to your fingers, but it's gonna be fast. It's gonna be pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. Hey, 1, 2, let's play it today. Pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. Great job. Then, not super fast, but pretty fast, you're gonna play your fingers again, and then extremely quickly, you're gonna play your thumb again. So now we've got pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb. 2, 3, 4, pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb. 1 more time. Pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb. And then lightning fast, faster than the flash on the 4th of July, you're gonna do fingers again, and then you're gonna do fingers 1 more time. We're not done yet. There's still 2 more things we have to play, but so far we've got pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. 3, 4, pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. The only thing we have left is fingers, thumb. So the whole thing together is pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. See how that last fingers is kind of a relaxed speed compared to how flash-like our fingers were for the previous part. That's a part's a little slower. I don't think that's a good way to explain how to play guitar. 1, 2, here we go. Pinch, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. 1 more time, and pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. You're gonna get this. Maybe not right away. It's gonna be just kind of confusing at first. Okay, here's a little tip. If you're having trouble making your fingers and thumb do this right now, then actually just speak the words. Say, in rhythm with me, we're gonna say thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. 1, 2, here we go. Thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. You're like, Uncle Stuart, that was so much harder than just trying to do it with my hands. That's what she said. Cut that out. That is our picking pattern for literally the entire song, guys. It's called a bossa nova pattern. I would call this a bossa nova song. Laufey loves her bossa novas, and don't we all love our bossa novas? That was our G minor 7. After we play through the pattern once on this G minor 7, you're gonna take your pointer finger, slip it on into the 2nd fret of the 3rd string from the top. So it's the only finger that moves. This pointer finger goes like that. It now is a G minor 6 chord. Guys, you might see some people call this chord a C7 chord, but that's not entirely accurate. You could maybe call it a C9 over G, but why would we bother? This is a G minor 6 chord, people of the world. Friends and relatives, my name is Stuart. Welcome to my channel. If you have not already, this would be an ideal time for you to subscribe to the channel. I have many more Beabadoobee and Laufey songs, guys. They're so much fun to play, you're gonna love it. Oh, and if you want to know what tutorials are coming out in advance, go to www.marinmusic.com. You could sign up for like a weekly newsletter. I send you the schedule of tutorials in advance, along with some other stuff that sometimes has to do with guitar, but mostly is pictures of my dogs and my house. Let us go on and conclude the introduction to the song by playing the G minor 7 once through the picking pattern, and then the G minor 6 once through the picking pattern. 1, 2, here we go. And pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, switch. Fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. That's the introduction to A Night to Remember by Laufey and Beabadoobee. Moving on to the verse. Guys, I have crazy news. The verse is exactly the same. So verse 1, we'll call it verse 1A. That's when Laufey sings. We're just gonna do that pattern 4 times. So we're doing the G minor 7 to G minor 6, 1, G minor 7, G minor 6, that's 2. We do it 4 times, you guys. That's verse 1A. Now we'll move on to verse 1B, where Beabadoobee is singing. Guess what? It's exactly the same as verse 1A. You just do that same pattern 4 more times. Cuatro is Spanish for 4. Surprised you didn't know that, which brings us to the pre-chorus to the song. The pre-chorus is barely even a pre-chorus. Here's all it is. You just do the G minor 7 pattern again. And then we have 2 new chords. We have an A minor 7 flat 5 and a D7 flat 9. Here's how you play the A minor 7 flat 5. Take your middle finger, put it on the 5th fret of the top string, skip the 2nd string from the top, put your ring finger on 5 of the 3rd string from the top, pinky plays 5 of the 3rd string from the bottom, and then your pointer finger plays 4 on the 2nd string from the bottom, guys. A minor 7 flat 5. We're gonna do the exact same picking, but we're only gonna do the first half. We're just gonna go pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. Just that. Just do it with me. 3, 4, pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. Then we're gonna switch to the D7 flat 9. Here's how you do that. Let's go ahead and just get all your fingers out of the way for now. Put your middle finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string from the top. Put your ring finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string from the bottom, and then your pointer finger is gonna smash down on the 4th fret of the bottom 4 strings, you guys. It's a tiny little mini bar chord. What's most important is you have to make sure your pointer finger is pushing on the 4th fret of the 3rd string from the top. You also need to make sure it's pushing on the 4th fret of the 2nd string from the bottom. We're not gonna play the bottom string at all, so if the bottom string is muted by your pointer finger, that's fine. That actually might be a little bit better. D7 flat 9. If you absolutely refuse to play any kind of bar chord because of, I don't know, religious reasons, then here's something else you can do. You can, I don't like doing it this way. Put your ring finger on 5 of the 2nd string from the top. Put your pointer finger on 4 of the 3rd from the top. Put your pinky on 5 of the 3rd from the bottom, and your middle finger on 4 of 2nd from the bottom. No bar chords. Same chord, you guys. Now for this D7 flat 9 chord, we're only gonna use the middle 4 strings when we pick the pattern. So that means your thumb is no longer playing the top string, it's playing the 2nd string from the top. And because we're only playing the 2nd half of the pattern, we're just gonna go fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. When we put all that together, we've got pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, switch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. Let's start from the A minor 7 flat 5 and transition into the D7 flat 9. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, switch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. 1 more time, guys. Pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. Oh, we've made it to the chorus of the song. But first, I have a very special announcement. I have no chapstick in my entire house. I think I went on a little cleaning frenzy and I was getting rid of stuff I never use, and I think I got rid of some chapstick, and now I literally have no chapstick. I did get new lights though. Can you guys tell? How do they look? Guys, the chorus is as follows. You know the last little thing we just did where we did the pattern once on the G minor 7, and then we did the A minor 7 flat 5, and then the D7 flat 9? At the beginning of the chorus, they just play that 2 more times. Let's do that right now. Let's just do that 2 times. Here's the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Again. We're doing great. Next part, we go to a G7 chord. Many ways to play a G7 chord. I believe how Laufey does it. She takes her pointer finger, smashes down on the 3rd fret of all 6 strings. Then if you want, you can take your middle finger and smash down on top of your pointer finger for extra smash down power. Then your ring finger plays 4 on the 3rd string from the bottom, guys. That's one way of doing it. Again, if you don't want to do bar chords, here's another way. Pointer finger 3 on top, middle finger 3, 3rd string from the top, ring finger 3, 2nd string from the bottom, and then pinky 4th fret on the 3rd string from the bottom. They are exactly the same. You just have your fingers in a different position or whatever. I think I'm going to do this one. I like it a little bit more. We're going to do the same regular pattern with your thumb on the top string. Pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. Then we're going to go to a C minor 7. Guys, your pointer finger only is going to bar on 3 on the bottom 5 strings. So I just take my finger, I position it down a little bit more. It just makes it a little bit easier for me to play. Your middle finger is going to play 4 on the 2nd string from the bottom. Ring finger plays 5 on the 3rd string from the top. C minor 7 chord. Guys, we're going to switch our thumb down to the 2nd string from the top and do the regular picking pattern. So going from the G7 to the C minor 7 goes like this. G7, 2, 3, 4. Pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers. Then you see me totally panic because I almost botched the C minor 7. If you hate the C minor 7, another option is you could do 8 on the top string, skip 2nd from the top, then go middle finger on 8, ring finger on 8, pinky on 8. That is also a C minor 7. It is completely acceptable. Guys. Okay, so we just did G7 to C minor 7. Then we do our A minor 7 to D7 flat 9 thing again. And then we go back to G minor 7. We do the full pattern there. And then we scooch our finger over to G minor 6, do the full pattern there. Then go back to G minor 7, then back to G minor 6. So the whole chorus all the way through with G minor 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, back to G minor 7, A7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, then G7, C minor 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7 flat 9, G minor 7, G minor 6, G minor 7, G minor 6. We're going to play it all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to G minor 7. Then G7. Then C minor 7. How you doing? Then A minor 7 flat 5. D7 flat 9, messed it up, and G minor 7. Oh, shoot! Darn! I messed up! Okay. We do the full pattern here. Then here. Yeah. Again! Yes. Yeah. Now, we've learned the chords to the entire song, because what they do in the song is they go intro, verse, chorus, back to the verse, back to the chorus, and then it just ends. It just ends on like, it goes. And then it just stops pretty suddenly, guys. However, there's two little extra things we're gonna learn. One, after the chorus, when it's doing the G minor 7 to the G minor 6, there's also a guitar solo going on. So let's quickly learn that guitar solo, guys. Here's what they do. The guitar solo goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's it. On the second string from the bottom, you're gonna play one, you're gonna rest for 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, then play 3, 6, then play 6 again, but slide up to 10, and then play 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, slide 8, slide to 8. Shut up, idiot, go die. It's Halloween, I'm allowed to say that. That's part 1. After that, we do part 2. Part 2, you're gonna rest 6 beats. We go 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then on the third string from the bottom, the G string, you're gonna play 0, 3, then slide up to 7, and then play 5. So it's 1, 2, 3. Let's play it all the way through. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 0, 3, 7, 5. Then do it again. And 1, 2, 3. 3, 6. 2, 3, 4. And rest, rest, rest. 0, 3, 7, 5. That's how you do it. Last thing we have to do is we have to learn that piano thing at the beginning. I told you about that. So this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. It's not even guitar that's playing this on the recording. Would you please play 3 on the second string from the bottom? Then with your pinky stretch up to 6 on the bottom string. I'm just playing those with my thumb. It doesn't really matter. I'm going. Then move your pinky to 5 on the bottom string, and then you need to bar the 3rd fret on all 6 strings. So I have my pointer finger play 3 like that, smashing down flat. Middle finger smashes down on top of that. I'm gonna pinch together the top string with my thumb and the bottom 3 strings with my fingers. Then I'm gonna go into the regular picking pattern, but I'm gonna skip the first note of the picking pattern. So usually we start the picking pattern with a pinch, but this right here is taking place of that pinch. So we end up going 3, 6, pinch, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers, fingers, thumb, fingers. Would you play it with me? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 6, pinch, fingers, pinch, fingers, thumb, finger. Oh shoot, I said the wrong thing. Well, I think that was a perfect way to end this not Halloween, very special episode of Guitar Lessons with Stuart. I need to buy some chapstick. You thought my Zoom froze, but it didn't.